concerned about the impact the Affordable Care Act will have on you and your family, know this. It's about more than just health concerns. A huge part of the effect on all of us is going to be the taxes associated with it. And as if our friends at the IRS don't have enough to keep track of, now they are also saddled with administering the tax code in the new health care law. Republicans on the Joint Economic Committee estimate that the IRS needs, brace yourself, 6,500 more agents just to manage the new tax mandates. Earlier today, a House panel held a hearing on the IRS's role in all of this. And with me now in a Fox Business exclusive, straight from leading the panel, is Congressman Charles Boustany. Congressman, thank you so much for joining me. I got to tell you, this terrifies me, and I'm afraid to even say it out loud because I think I'm going to get audited here. 6,500 more agents? Oh, no.
Well, the more we find out about the Affordable Care Act, the less we like. We know it's a massive tax bill. There are 47 tax provisions in the bill. Now we've seen 17 regulations issued, volumes and volumes of work that we're going to have to read through and sort through. But what this is going to mean for taxpayers, American business owners and families, 80 million man-hours of labor to comply with this. And that's just 17 regulations. This is only the start of this.
What is this going to cost the taxpayer in order to do that and hire all of these people and do that work?
Well, I asked the Deputy Commissioner of the IRS that exact question today, and he's going to have to get back to me. They didn't have an answer. And that's a problem. We don't know how much this is going to cost, and I've asked for information from the Office of Management and Budget. What is this going to cost taxpayers across this country to comply just with these 17 regulations?
So if we have to hire all these people in order to audit and take care of it and manage it, are we going to get taxed to pay for that, or are they going to go out to fine people and recoup that money in order to pay for it? So I'm going to be paying for it?
Well, we also heard today from a former IRS commissioner and Assistant Secretary of Treasury for Tax Policy who said this is a quagmire. It is so complex, it is so difficult, and the compliance burden is going to be enormous. It is really going to put a further drag on the economy, on hiring and so forth. And there are going to be many, many unintended consequences as a result that will be adverse to hiring, to creating new job positions, private sector job positions in this country. We're going in the wrong direction. We want to simplify the tax code, not make it more complex.
Are we turning the IRS into sort of a super uber power agency? I mean, are we giving them superhuman, Superman type powers? Because it seems like all of a sudden they're going to be in charge of everything. They're getting bigger. It's a little scary.
Well, they're getting into all kinds. One of the witnesses today said that just all of the tax credits and tax expenditures in the tax code amounts to the 4th largest domestic spending program. This is, I mean, the IRS is being asked to do more and more and more in a much more intrusive way in all of our lives.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure they can do it. I mean, I love them. I love every IRS agent out there without question. Every single one. They're all fantastic. Mitt Romney has said that he would nix the health care law as one of his first acts. So I wonder, how much is it going to cost to unwind all this? I mean, you're having hearings. You're already talking about it, setting it up. What about the cost of that?
Well, we already know there's enormous cost that's already been incurred on the part of businesses and families trying to figure out how to comply with this. Unwinding it will be a mess, clearly, because first of all, we'll have to get the legislation passed, and then you got to deal with all the regulations that are out there, and there's a lot of conflicting information that we're having to deal with as it is.
Okay.
Conflicts regarding the statute, so this is really a mess.
All right, Congressman, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thanks. Great to be with you.